Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian. Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now here's White. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here's Halliburton. Chicago making their last shot. Jackson on the wing. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
There's a screen by Turner. There's Nesmith with a three. The rebound by Jackson. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shakes him. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Outside Giddey. And Giannis Antetokounmpo. Picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Giddey. Driving inside. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Now here's Halliburton. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league. Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Outside White. Beyond the arc. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Gets the three to fall. Halliburton's got 5.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Outside Giddey. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. White with it. Outside Giddey. Fires for three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And here are the Bucks now. Johnson for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's White. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Giddey. It's stolen by Halliburton. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Johnson. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Now Claxton. Clock at 6. Back to Halliburton. He shoots it. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Turner. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Offline with a 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Giddey. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. The Bucks trail. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Antetokounmpo. Kumpo has got his second basket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Giddey. He's got 7. Outside Nesmith. 4-3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
3-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Turner.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Kept alive. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Nesmith gets it to go.
They're ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Here's Toppin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nick Claxton.
Aggressive work in the lane. Toppin has the size and he has the bounce.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. The Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Claxton. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Toppin. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Now Giddey. There's a screen by Toppin. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Halliburton. He's got 7. Here's the 3. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Coming out of the floor for the ball, Brandon Clark.
1:16 left to play in the first quarter.
Chris Paul.
Here's White. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 10. Back to Green. To the inside. And stolen by Clark. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Offensive rebound. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Drops in the 3.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Toppin right side. Pass to Williams. Outside White. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion.
The ball, 28.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. But this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Pass to Green. And it's all from three-point range.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Pass to Clark. And here is Williams. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Jackson, high post. Still without a bucket. Antetokounmpo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Pass to Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 7.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Moody with it. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch. That was
Bad intentions.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now here's Clark. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. That one is off. Capella with the defensive effort. The Bucks trail by 7. Jackson outside to the left wing. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Bulls leading by 4. Left side, Giddey. Pass to Williams. The 3. Now Turner. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Turner's got 6.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Claxton. Jackson with it. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now Turner. And again. It's the Bulls from deep.
Just make sure you keep getting him. him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by White. Antetokounmpo inside. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Williams. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide-open man.
And here's Johnson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 8 points.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Nesmith. He's got 11. And it's in there. He's got 13.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
From deep, Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Outside, Williams. White looking it over. On the take. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Tries the 9-footer. Oh, Giannis working inside.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. He takes it in. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago making a switch here. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 15. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Nesmith. The three is up. Capella with a rebound. The Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Green. And another miss by Milwaukee.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Outside White. Back to Giddey. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Giddey's got 10 points.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
All sorts of time. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Good on the shot. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nesmith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Some room here for Capella. Offline with a baseline jumper. Chicago leading by 12. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 18 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Green. Pulls it from the corner. The rebound by Turner. Puts up a deep three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 15. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes...
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Outside Nesmith. Lets the three fly. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Here's Portis for 3.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Williams from long range. Another three for Chicago.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Haliburton outside. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Haliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And both free throws good for Haliburton. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. The kick out to White. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Haliburton for three. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Nesmith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 14. They host the Hawks after this one. Jackson right side. Off target from outside. Here's Giddey. The kick out to White. Sinks the tray. White got 8 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Three-pointer, Haliburton. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Pass to Giddey. From deep. Claxton with a rebound. Bucks trail by 17. Haliburton with the ball. Picked up by Nesmith. Ooh, Haliburton leaving no doubt.
I think because Haliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
The kick out to White. Cornice with the steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. B.A.?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the Bucks with possession. A 12-point game. Haliburton, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And it's Haliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Like the way Haliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pass to Nesmith. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Now here's Haliburton. 24 points for him. Three-pointer. No luck on that one.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's Nesmith. Over Haliburton. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Nesmith's got 23 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Chicago leading by 12. Pass to Toppin. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Toppin's got 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
It's Johnson with a drive. Outside Moody. Here's Jackson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Turner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 11. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Chicago on D. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right wing. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Livingston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by White. Pass to Johnson. For 3. Chicago with a rebound. White on the wing. He's got 10. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Bucks trail by 8. Moody from outside. The rebound by Turner. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Toppin. Capella with a block.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Pass to Livingston. Jackson surveying the D. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Moody with it. And it's Paul picking him up to the paint. Livingston, good. Livingston's got 5 now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Williams on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin's a big man flying through for the slam. I love it.
Jackson outside. Screen by Capella. Back to Moody. Pass to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Livingston. And he lays it up and in. Livingston's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Moody with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Livingston. Back to Moody. Johnson on the wing. From behind the arc. The rebound by Turner. Bulls leading by 4. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen by Turner. Back to Toppin. Up top Turner. Pass to Paul. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
No good on that
At the line for the Bucks, Jackson.
one. Good on the second one. A tight game here in Milwaukee. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Melton. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Jackson. And he lobs it up. Halliburton with the steal. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Melton. Toppin outside. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside for Green. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Capella. To tie it up. Chicago with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Melton. And here's Toppin. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 6.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The strong finish by Giannis.
Giannis always trying to impact the game in both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Here's Toppin. Tries to save it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Now Paul. And that one's good. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Buzelis. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Wiggins for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins got his first 3 points of the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Wiggins with it. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Haliburton surveys the floor. Screen by Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Haliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
Outside Giddey. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella. He misses the free throw.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
And here's Haliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. Hits wide right, hits off the rim.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
A nice shot by Toppin.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jackson can't get it to go.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
The shot by Buzzell is no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Basket counts.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Clark with it. Haliburton picks him up. Back to Clark. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzzell. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Terrence Davis. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Crafty move. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 11. Left side, Nesmith. That shot off. Great D that time from Haliburton. And he lobs it up top. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. White with it. Haliburton picks him up. It's Giddey on the wing. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Turner. Launches it from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 13. Stolen by Giddey. And he drives.
Yeah. Look, I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting.